Reed of Tabor College is up next. Coach Reed embarks on his 12th season as head coach of the Blue Jays. A season ago, Tabor went 22-9, 19-5 in the conference. Tabor advanced to the NAIA opening round where the Blue Jays were barely edged out by Clark, 57-51. 3 returning starters back for Tabor. Tabor opens the new season versus College of the Ozarks on October 27th. A few weeks later, the conference opener takes place in Leavenworth at the University of St. Mary on November 16th. The head coach of the Tabor College Blue Jays, Coach Shawn Reed.
Thanks, Pat. Hopefully everybody can see me and hear me. Technology is not my thing, so hopefully this is working correctly. Like to thank our president, David Jansen, and our new athletic director, David Ediger, for their support of our program. I want to thank IMA and Dissinger Reed for hosting this, and Dr. Crawford and all his staff at the KCAC and all the wonderful work that they do. I'd like to thank Riley Blue Lindstad, our new SID here at Tabor, for all of his hard work, and I look forward to working with him more as our season starts. As Pat said, I thought we had a pretty good year last year, 22-9, 19-5. Made it to the national tournament for the 7th time in the last 9 years. Lost a really close game to Clark, lost by 6, but it was a 2-point game with 20-some seconds left, and we fouled a couple times, and it got up to 6. But I thought our team played really well. We had a lot of seniors last year, and we had 8 of them. And I thought we were losing all 8. And then I got a call in early August from Zoe Rust, Shield Knight, that she wanted to play another year, which made me very happy in early August. And so she's returning. But even with Zoe returning, we have some shoes to fill. We returned 54% of our scoring, 52% of our rebounding, and 49% of our minutes. So we have a lot of shoes to fill and a lot of new people that will have to step up and play this year. We do return 10 letter winners and 3 starters. The starters that return are Cassidy Beam, a freshman, played really well for us last year, made the all-freshman team, averaged 7.3 points, shot 34% from behind the 3-point arc, led our team in 3-point field goals made. We returned Zoe Shield Knight Rust, 2-time honorable mention All-American, was first team All KCAC last year, averaged 10.5 points, 5.3 rebounds, shot 48% from the floor, 37% from the 3-point line. Really excited to have her back. And we return Olivia Owens, who was, I think, honorable mention All Conference last year, averaged almost 10 points a game, shot 47% from the field, but she tore her ACL in the spring in pickup ball. I wasn't even on campus that day. She tore up her knee. Our assistant coach and trainer, Kate, called me, and that was disappointing, but she's had surgery and she's recovering, and she's doing some things at practice, not everything. We're going really slow. She might have a date in mind, but I don't. We're just going to take it easy with her and try and bring her back when we feel it's best for her and for our team. And she's working really hard on her rehab. Everything looks great, but I tend to be a little cautious with those kids. So, but we're really excited that Olivia's back. Some other key returners, Tegan Worth started the year on our JV last year, and then, man, by about December had worked her way into our lineup. She's a great shooter. Shot 48% from the field last year, 43% from the 3-point line. Just a real heady player from here in Hillsboro. Great kid, good family, and we're excited for her. Janisha Hendricks is a freshman last year for us that about end of January became our backup point guard, and another kid that worked her way through our JV. And, we're really excited about her and seeing what she can do. And that kind of rounds out a lot of the kids that played quite a bit for us. We have a lot of newcomers. All I'll mention 2 transfers. Chloe Bowen is a 6'2" post player from Tahlequah. She was at Rogers State the last 2 years and averaged about 22 minutes a game, both as a freshman and sophomore in the MIAA. We tried to recruit her out of high school. She knows Zoe really well. And Zach Goodrich, who's helps out with our program a little bit. And so we're excited to get her. She's a big post, can use her right hand or left hand, is strong, and gives us a presence inside that we haven't had really. And so we're excited about that. Maya McGee is a transfer we got from NEO. She's a 5'7", 5'8" guard. She's really athletic. Probably one of the more athletic kids that I've had here at Tabor. She can get to the rim. She can guard 94 feet, and really liked what I've seen out of her. We have a host of really good freshmen that I like. I'm not going to talk about any of them specifically, but I think we got some kids in there that were maybe overlooked a little bit. And then we have people that played some JV for us last year, or some limited varsity roles that will be, expected to have expanded roles this year. Kat Kaikinen at the point guard, Maddie McCoy at a forward, Lainey Scott and Olivia Shank have been part of our program for 4 years. They're both guards. Sarah Utzi didn't play last year due to a surgery. She's fully healthy and is a post player. Alicia Baker was a D2 transfer last year and is a lot more comfortable this year and playing better. Jordan Lowry, Allie Osterman, all those kids, Chasney Potachik, Mallory Woolston, are competing for playing time. So our practices, there's a lot of teaching, a lot of learning going on, probably taking things at a much slower pace. When you had 8 seniors a year ago, things move pretty quickly. The pace has slowed. We're quite a few practices maybe behind as we were last year at this time, but the team's working hard, and I like them. I think maybe, later in the season when we gel and kind of get our feet underneath us, we can be pretty competitive, but we have a tough non-con. We play College of the Ozarks. We go to USAO. Northwest Iowa's coming here. We got Southwest Christian early. And then I think we start off like almost all of our games are on the road in the conference first half. We start at St. Mary, go to Sterling. So I don't know how we'll be early, but I hope if everybody will hang in there and keep working hard that we'll be able to compete late. And we just got a lot of work to do to try and replace so many great players. Having Zoe back definitely helps, especially with Olivia's injury. I don't know if that had anything to do with her decision. That call came out of the blue, but God works in mysterious ways, and that is definitely helpful, especially with Olivia recovering from that ACL surgery. So I'd like to thank my staff. Erin's been with me all 12 years. Of course, she and her husband, in their infinite wisdom, decided to have another child at the beginning of our season. So she's scheduled for C-section November 2nd. So my hair will get more gray for the 8 weeks or 12 weeks that she's gone, because she's been beside me the whole time. Kate Brickell's been with us 5 years, and Seth, our GA, is in his 2nd year, and he'll have an expanded role with our JV. And I love my staff. Ryan thanked his wife, so now I have to thank my wife, Miranda. She does a lot for us, runs our host family program, and I'd be completely lost without her. So, Pat, if there's no questions, I'll kick it back to you.
I think you're all good, Coach. Thanks again, and best of luck to the Blue Jays.